Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am so grateful to have all of you here in my channel. And if you are new and you love fragrance and beauty content, don't forget to subscribe on the button below in Marie the Artist. As well, press that notification bar just in case you want to see more videos like this. And if you are already a subscriber and you are here supporting the channel, thank you so much for being here again. And today I am going to be talking about 14 fragrances for Valentine's Day that you can try and wear for that special day. So I have expensive niche fragrances as well as inexpensive fragrances because I know a lot of you like to have alternatives. So I am here for that and for everybody that wants to try different things. So I'm going to start off with the well-loved and classic Lost Cherry. This one is very tart, very citrusy and fruity as well, with deep notes, and it has a little bit of that sensual vanilla undertone in it. And I really love it just because of that. And I feel like this inspired many fragrances to come out with all these fruity and sensual notes. So this one is in one of my top fragrances for Valentine's Day. Now, for my second one, it's considered a dupe and it is less expensive, but it's still in the $100 range. And this is Navatis Parfums Venom of Love. This one has a chocolate undertone, but it's very subtle. It sits in the back. It just creates a little bit more depth to the fragrance. But other than that, the dry down and the inspiration is quite similar to Lost Cherry, if not almost identical. And this one is a beautiful fragrance for Valentine's as well. Now, for my next one, it's going to be Carolina Herrera, Very Good Girl, and it's this beautiful red shoe right here. This one is very citrusy, has red berries, it has lychee. It does have a little bit of woody notes, but it's very uplifting, sparkling, and just very refreshing, and I really adore this one. Another one that's almost in the same DNA is going to be Carolina Herrera's Blushing, and this one is also has a little bit of the fruity floral notes as the previous one that I showed. And this one is also kind of in that very fresh and very uplifting and also romantic fragrance. Now for another one that follows, it's one of my favorite ones, and I just bought this 4 days ago, and you'll see the huge dent that I left recently. And this one is Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. And look how much I used already. I'm using it every day, all day, and I love it. It has this marshmallowy, sweet tart undertone. It kind of is a gourmand. It's very girly, and it's not very juvenile because it does have this sophisticated undertone to it that makes it like very wearable for a lot of age ranges. And I just love it. It has this tartiness and powderiness that's very creamy and subtle, that's not very cloying, and it's not offensive at all. Like, it's just a perfect balance. For my next one, it's going to be Burberry Her Blushing. This one is also compared a little bit to the Blushing Carolina Herrera. These two are kind of similar in the DNA, and it's really, really good. It's refreshing and very like fun. Now for another one that I have here that has almost the same DNA, it's Kayali's Eden Sparkling Lychee. This one is just yummy. It's like a starburst, you know, like that strawberry starburst that you used to eat when you were a kid. This is it, but in a sophisticated, wearable way. And this one has black currant, sparkling lychee. It has rose, has violet, amber, and sandalwood. And it's a perfect balance of like sweetness and tartness and floral and even vanilla. So this one is a yummy option. Now for another one that's also like a loved fragrance by a lot of people, and this one's Kayali Vanilla 28. This one is straight out gourmand vanilla. It's sugary. It feels like you're like eating a cupcake, like a vanilla cupcake with a little bit of incense and smokiness to it. Very sophisticated gourmand that's wearable for someone that's a little bit more mature and wants to feel elegant but yet kind of inviting. This is it for Valentine's Day. Another one that I'm going to be talking about, it's Nest New York Lychee Rose. This one, it's a very beautiful, citrusy, sparkling lychee rose note. This reminds me of Delina, that very well expensive fragrance from Parfums de Marly. This one's a dupe for it, but this one just falls a little bit into the more lychee side of things, while Delina's more on the rose side of the notes, other than lychee. I feel like they're very comparable. They're close in the DNA. Delina is a little bit, how should I explain it? It's in the floral side for sure. But other than that, I recommend this one for Valentine's Day. Now, for my affordable fragrances for Valentine's Day, I do have 4 of them. And I'm going to start off with OAKCHA. OAKCHA has wonderful options for dupes for high-end fragrances. And this one is Miss Girl. This one is a combination of Lost Cherry and Baccarat Rouge by 40. And I feel like with this one, it's even better just because it doesn't have that animalic undertone that I don't like and that most people might not like from that other fragrance. And this one's very sensual, it's very playful, it's very citrus, it's very fruity, and it's yummy, and it does have that tart undertone as well. And this one is very, very inexpensive, fraction of the price, and I'm going to be posting all the pricing on the description box. So my next one from OAKCHA is going to be Sueven. This one is compared to or a dupe to Baccarat Rouge 540, and this one smells really, really, really similar. I say maybe like 90% the same, and you know, it's in the fraction of a cost. So yeah, I suggest checking them out. And now lastly, for the OAKCHA line, I have Midnight Nymph. And this one, I believe, is compared to the Black Opium, the original. And the only difference I would find in this one, it's just that this one, it's just more, a tad sweeter. But other than that, I feel like it's almost a complete dupe as well. I feel like OAKCHA does very, very good dupes for high-end fragrances. And yeah, this one is a very sophisticated gourmand vanilla scent. So for my last 2 fragrances that are on my most affordable fragrances, I have Yara by Lattafa, and this is the pink one. This one is very creamy, fruity, musky, and it kind of reminds me of this fragrance or the Burberry Her blushing, and it's just very creamy. It just seems like it's like a strawberry milkshake but with a little bit of musk in it. It also gives me the impression of that marshmallow note, but I am going to be reviewing this in a different video. Now for my next one, it's also by Lattafa, and this is Rave Now, and this one's compared to Burberry Her Elixir, I believe, the strong version of that flanker, and it's really, really, really good. And it's affordable. It's also like in the $25 range or so. Don't quote me on that for 100% because sometimes in different websites they can change the pricing. So I am still going to be linking all these fragrances with all their costs on the description box, and it's still affordable. So if you want to look into that, please do. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And from all of these, the one that I'm going to be wearing is, of course, the Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy, because it's my current favorite and I can't get enough of it. And yeah, so this is how I test out very expensive fragrances to see if I love it, and if I do, I get a full bottle. Now, also, I'm just going to say this really quick. If you guys want me to do a specific video on Q&A, just let me know on the button below. Any questions that you guys want me to answer, anything like that, just let me know. And thank you so much. I appreciate all of you for being here and supporting this channel. And God bless. Bye-bye and happy Valentine's Day.